back to another weekend edition, Sunday edition of the Bears Profit Plays YouTube channel. We come at you guys live every Friday night, coming at you guys with the early weekend games. We come at you guys Sunday morning like we are today, finishing off the weekend games. More importantly, the NFL games. And that's what we're going to be going over today with you guys. We're going to be going over the Sunday games. We only got 2 games so far, but just to recap how the season has gone, me and Bear, we are tied with 7 wins. There's been some tied weeks mixed in there as well. But Bear, I still have the straight up lead. You have the ATS lead. 3-1 last week. The only loss for you was the Dallas Cowboys. Do you want to reflect on anything?
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of sad the NFL is ending because I've been soaring back. I've been really good in the NFL now. I was under 500 in both those categories, so kind of sad to see this winding down to an end.
Looks like Cam has a comment. Who the Raiders and the Cowboys play this week? That is stone cold right there.
Cowboys played the Eagles last night in Cancun. I followed it live on Twitter. They won 31-27. So I'll take my wins wherever I can.
Hey, and the Raiders, we re-signed Antonio Pierce. He's going to be our head coach now. So, brighter things on the horizons for Las Vegas. So watch out, Cam, in Kansas City. Maybe some things brewing over there. And maybe you should worry about what you have going on today. Maybe you should worry about Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills coming at you. Oh, no, Bear is in shambles bad.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be feeling a lot better if they fired Mike McCarthy. But, it is what it is. We're going to move on.
Who would you have rather than brought in for you?
Vrabel, Belichick, a snail, literally a piece of paper with a stick person on it. Anybody would have been better than McCarthy.
Well, guys, enough of Bear laying on the couch, and let's just get right into these picks. And at the end of these picks, we're going to be giving you guys a parlay lock as well. Me and Bear will be giving out maybe some anytime touchdown scores, some over yards, some game picks, some totals. Who knows? We're going to be throwing it into a parlay, and then hopefully it'll be cashing for you guys. But this is going to be the first game on the slate, the last NFC team. Whoever wins this game will be moving on to go play the San Francisco 49ers after the Green Bay Packers collapsed last night. The Buccaneers, they're traveling into Detroit. Detroit, they come in this game as 6-point favorites. Over-under is at 49.5. Bear, do you think the Lions can win this game by a touchdown?
No. This is just a bunch of guys being dudes out there. We've got Baker Mayfield. He was ripping smelling salts the first game. He's probably going to put in a couple zins for this game when he's out there. Dan Campbell, he literally needs some support for his nutsack, who's so big in these playoff games. He's been making some great calls. This is going to be a great game, I think. I'm going to take the over for one of the plays at 49.5. I don't think either team's going to be able to stop one another, but I like the Buccaneers here plus 6.5. I also like Buccaneers to win the game outright. I'm going to take them. I took them in the pick 'em. I've got Tampa Bay playing the 49ers for that conference championship game. So I hope Tampa Bay wins this one. I think the Lions are a great team. I think Dan Campbell's a great coach, but Baker Mayfield's playing great football right now. He's got a ton of weapons. The defense is flying around. I think the defense wins this game for them. So I'm going to take Tampa Bay straight up. I'm going to take Tampa Bay with the points.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with Bear on the ATS. I'm going to take the Lions on the money line, though, just because I feel like the NFL might have something up their sleeve with making sure the Lions move on. But I do think the Buccaneers are going to make this game competitive. I'm going to just copy and paste everything Bear just said. I love Baker Mayfield. He has a lot of targets. Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, Rachaad White in the backfield. And then whenever you look at that defense, Vita Vea on the defensive line, they have a lot of other good pass rushers as well. Linebackers, Devin White is there, and Levante David. And then some good secondary people. This is basically the same defense and ultimately the same team that won the Super Bowl with Tom Brady just a handful of years ago. So they have the playoff experience. They have the championship experience. So I'm going to take them here on the spread. I would love for them to win this game straight up, but I'm going to take the Lions here straight up at minus 270. That is a lot of juice there for the Lions, but I think it's going to be a very good game. And now moving on to probably the best game, the game that everybody is glad that it is here, the Kansas City Chiefs going on to Buffalo to take on the Buffalo Bills. They have their fans there shoveling out snow right now, probably as we speak, paying them $20 an hour. Not too bad wages, but probably terrible conditions out there. And the Bills, they are home favorites at -3, over under 45.5. Bear, this is Patrick Mahomes' first road playoff game. The Bills, they finally get him in their home environment. They're going to be throwing snowballs at him all game long. Do you think it's going to be enough to stop Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and Taylor Swift?
Yeah, Taylor Swift's going to be in attendance. Huge staff there. This is the Buffalo Bills Super Bowl. I'm going to take them -3. I'm going to take them straight up. They're going to absolutely dominate the Chiefs in this game. 10-plus point victory for the Bills. They've lost back-to-back playoff games. One of the playoff games a couple years ago, I think it was 2022, maybe the best game we've ever seen with the Mahomes 13-second drive, hit the field goal. The Josh Allen rule was made in overtime. So now if this game does go to overtime and the Chiefs get the ball first and they score, the Buffalo Bills now have an answer. I think Buffalo wins this one. Like I said, this is the Super Bowl. We have the Stephon Diggs moment 3 years ago when he's looking at the Chiefs going to the Super Bowl. Last season or 2 seasons ago, with Patrick Mahomes crushing the Buffalo Bills after they took the lead with 13 seconds left. This is everything for this team, and they're at home finally. They finally get Patrick Mahomes on the road. He's never played a road playoff game. The environment's going to be great, going to be a night game, going to be cold in Buffalo. Fans are going to be rocking. I like the Buffalo Bills here to win this one outright. I like the Buffalo Bills to cover the spread.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you. And as you guys are probably avid watchers of the Bears Profit Plays channel, you guys know that we're both from Kansas. Neither one of us are Chiefs fans. So we're both probably very happy that we're going to be watching Patrick Mahomes go and travel on the road and hopefully watch the Chiefs lose. Give me the Bills here at -3 and obviously on the money line. I feel like they're going to win this game. There's just too much positive momentum going in the Bills' favor here. And the Chiefs, they were kind of a shell of themselves the second half of the season. I was listening to a lot of Kansas City sports talk radio, and they were kind of freaking out ever since that loss to the Denver Broncos. It has not been the same Chiefs team. And I think that the Bills are going to come this game statement win, kind of try to take this game early. I would honestly believe if the Bills win the coin toss, they're going to take the ball, score, and then try to get Mahomes playing from behind. So I love the Bills here in this game. I'm going to take them -3 because I feel like they're going to kind of control this game from the beginning, hopefully. And pretty short slate today, guys. That's going to be it for just our game pick analysis. Now we're going to dive into a parlay lock. We're going to give out some juicy plays. It could be anything, a player prop. It could be an anytime touchdown score, game pick, or a total. And if you guys like anything, make sure to drop them down in the comments as well. Cue in Cam in about a couple of seconds. Cueing in Mike Evans over receiving yards. But, hey, I may or may not have took a Mike Evans prop in the members. So make sure to go check out our members videos by going to our YouTube channel, clicking that join button. But Bear, do you have anything locked and loaded for this parlay lock?
Yeah, out of respect for the people in my life, I'm not going to bet on the Buffalo Bill game, even though I think they're going to win by 10-plus points. I think that's the easiest bet on the slate. But out of respect for the Chiefs fans around me and in my life and in this world, we're going to pass on the Buffalo Bills play. We're going to go to the Tampa Bay game. Is this just going to be the parlay lock, or is this a touchdown plays?
This could be a parlay lock, and that involves a touchdown one, or if you want to do a separate anytime touchdown one, we can as well.
I'm going to do, for the parlay lock, over 47.5 in this game. I don't think either defense is going to stop anybody. Baker Mayfield last week scored 30-plus on the Eagles. They're horrible, and the Lions secondary is actually ranked worse than the Eagles this season, so I love the play of over there.
All right, now I'm going to go take a trot over to the receiving yards, and I was wanting to go look at Chris Godwin's alternate. 60-plus at -140. Now, what is Mike Evans? 70-plus -150. I'm going to go with Mike Evans. I'm going to take him go over 70-plus receiving yards at -150. I feel like this is a really good bet. Mike Evans, he's going to be eaten in this game. If you want to take a little bit more juicy one, there's a over 73.5 at -130. But I'm going to take the over 70 for Mike Evans here in this game. I have a lot of confidence in Evans to show up here and dominate. The Lions cornerbacks and secondary in general, they allowed a top 5 most passing yards per game. So Evans is going to get a lot of looks in this game. So that's going to be my first leg is Mike Evans.
Yep, and my second one's going to be the over in this game. I'm going to take over 40. Let's take over 44.5. Over 44.5 in that game. A little old spread. I just think Buffalo's going to score 30-plus. So that's where that play lies.
All right, and then my second one, Bear, which one do you have more confidence in? Isaiah Pacheco over rushing or Josh Allen alternate over 40?
Or rushing yards?
Yes.
I like Josh Allen.
All right, we're going with Josh Allen over 40-plus alternate. I have a lot of confidence in that one. And as I remember, as we're totaling it up, DraftKings is brutal and does not let us do it. So we're going to switch over to FanDuel here, and we're going to get that done for you guys. Bear, you had the over 45 or 47.5?
Over 47.5 between the Lions and Tampa Bay as the first one. Or over 46 now is fine as well. I don't know if they do. I think they go by 2s on FanDuel.
Wouldn't let
me. It's also brutal. And then we've got over 44.5 for this game. 43.5 is fine as well. And then you've got Josh Allen 40 plus.
Yes, sir.
And then Mike Evans over 70 receiving yards against the Lions. I think you can play that up to 100.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like you could play it up, but you might as well just take the alternate. At the end of the day, you're just trying to cash this bet, so better safe than sorry. That's sitting at plus 515 for just a regular parlay lock. Me and Bear, we each gave you guys 2 legs. It looks like we got Hunter Millard in the chat. Isaiah Pacheco under 3.5 receptions, and I like Knox over 1.5 catches. Yeah, I don't hate either one of those. We haven't seen a lot of Dawson Knox this season. He's been kind of trailing behind Dalton Kincaid, but maybe they run him out there. I know he is a touchdown machine, and Isaiah Pacheco, he's more of a runner, not a catcher. So I do like that receptions. Bear, you want to set and lock this one in? I feel like this is a good parlay right here.
I think it's great. Also, Hunter, the king of the wheel. He's won 2 member wheel spins. He's won 2 of the last 3, so he is a king of the wheel. I don't know how he's getting so lucky, but he's here, and I'm glad he's here in the chat supporting us after he's won both those wheel spins. Yeah, I like the parlay lock there. Let's do some touchdowns because this is change your life kind of money now. We gotta make $10 turn into what, 10K or something like that.
Hey, that's what we were at last week, and what did we hit? 9 out of 12, 8 out of 12,
9 out of 12, and it was CeeDee Lamb, Jordan Reed in the Dallas game for the 2, and then we hit everything else besides. I think it was a Najee Harris touchdown.
Yeah,
so we hit 9 of 12, so that's pretty dang good. Let's try to go for 10 this time. No, we can't. We got to go for like 6. There's only 2 games.
All right. Well, I got one that I think is a sure bet, and you can definitely check me on it.
Okay.
But I'm going to be going with Mike Evans. It's even money at plus 100. I feel like he is a sure bet to catch a touchdown. He didn't get in the end zone last week, so I think he's in a eat in the end zone this week, going up against Detroit Lions. No bueno secondary. That is going to be my first leg.
Yeah. I really like Amon-Ra St. Brown to score. That Tampa Bay that rush defense is pretty dang good. Probably the running back's going to get him for the Lions, but I think Jared Goff's going to have to go to the air more than the ground in this game. So I like Amon-Ra.
And then I'm going to take one of those running backs. Give me David Montgomery. I know a lot of people like Jahmyr Gibbs more than Monty, but I feel like this is a Monty game. If you look at how the Buccaneers rush defense is, I feel like this gears a little bit more towards David Montgomery's bruising style as opposed to Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm going to shake you out and break your ankle style. With Vita Vea in the interior and those fast linebackers, I think that they're going to try to bruise it. So my second leg is going to be Monty.
All right, we're going for 6. You want to stop there? You want to go to the next game? You want to take another one here? Because I've got one ready, but it's a little bit risky.
I was going to go 3 and 3. So you could give out one more in this one, or if you want to go over to this other game.
Let's go to the Chiefs game. We'll decide later. But I got one ready for that game.
All right, what you got?
For the Lions game, this game I think we have to take with Swifty in attendance.
Travis Kelce all the way down to plus 135. Remember during the beginning of the season, that was up there, very juiced to like minus 180 or something like that. It looks like we got Jenna Johnson. Go Ravens. Yeah, the Ravens dominated yesterday. I was on the Texans. Maybe I just wanted to believe in CJ Stroud. Lamar Jackson, he is unstoppable. He is seemingly unstoppable to make an open field tackle against Lamar. So we'll see. And Hunter says, LOL, Kelce from the depths. Yeah, he's coming in from the grave. He's kind of fallen off what we've liked to see out of him. So this is going to be my last leg. I'm looking to see who's most likely to score in this game for the Bills. Is it a Josh Allen getting the end zone on a run? Gabe Davis is out, so is it a Stephon Diggs or Dalton Kincaid touchdown? Is it a James Cook rush? I don't think James Cook's going to get in there. Josh Allen, it's always risky for that rushing touchdown. So I'm going to go, Bear, which one should I do? Diggs or Kincaid? I feel like I like them both. Diggs is a lot closer to even money. Kincaid's a little bit better payout.
If you weren't going to take Diggs, I was going to take Diggs.
All right, I'm going to take Diggs off your hands and force you to take the last one because I feel like Diggs, we haven't seen him. I don't know if he got in the end zone last week, so I know he's going to want to get in the end zone.
He's been really bad over the last 8 games, but this is their Super Bowl, like I said in the game preview. But yeah, I kind of want,
especially since you brought it up yesterday in our videos about him watching the Chiefs. I feel like he
yeah.
want to silence him in this game.
Yeah, also the Chiefs caught a break. I think Kadarius Toney's not playing in this game, so that's a huge lift for them. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna throw two at you. I like you guys stick with me. The Bills are going to be on the 2-yard line, and Josh Allen is already going to have a rushing touchdown. They're going to throw in Latavius Murray to get his 2 yards to get in the end zone. What do you think?
All the way at plus 800. They have Ty Johnson ahead of him. What's going on with Lat Murray? Has he been getting the touches?
Yeah, red zone. He's had some red zone touches. Usually James Cook and him split series. I've been noticing that a lot. James Cook has been splitting series. He's had some fumble problems. They had to cut playoff Lenny for some strange reason. I like
All
Lenny.
right, their last 3 games, he's had 1 carry. I don't know what's been going on after because he was getting fed. I'm looking at his game log.
Wait, who's splitting series in with James Cook?
Let me see if it's Ty Johnson. Ty Johnson last 5 games. Ty Johnson, he had 8 carries last game.
Okay,
so
it's
like
Ty Johnson and James Cook. Damn, that's weird. Wonder what happened to Latavius Murray. All right, well, we will go away from that one. I wanted Jameson Williams in the first game.
Oh, you think he's going to catch a long bomb?
Yeah, I think he's going to get behind his secondary one time and find one.
330. I feel like that's pretty good odds for JMO, plus 330.
You know what I don't like, though, is that we have 3 Lions touchdowns, and we picked Tampa Bay to win. Or at least I did.
Well, I mean, I feel like there's going to be a few for Mike Evans.
Let's take JMO off, and let's decide one for the Chiefs game.
Oh, you don't like JMO. All right.
I mean, I do, but I just want Tampa Bay to win. I don't want if they score 3 touchdowns. I don't know if odds of them scoring 3 touchdowns with those 3 players are pretty low.
I could see a situation where Kelsey catches 2 tutters. I mean, it's just hard to assign Chiefs touchdowns. We got Pacheco, we got Rashee Rice. Outside of that, there's really nobody.
I'm fine with Dalton Kincaid if you like Kincaid.
Dalton Kincaid and JMO about the same payout. So you like Kincaid more than JMO?
No, not necessarily, but I like Tampa Bay to win. So,
all right. So do you want to lock that in as your last one, Dalton Kincaid?
Fuck. Let me look, bro.
You guys are seeing the interwebbings of Bear's brain right here, trying to go through decision making.
No, fuck. All right, take off Dalton Kincaid. Let's go Patrick Mahomes rushing touchdown. That dude's scrambling all the time. I'm going to take Patrick Mahomes to have a rushing touchdown in this game.
Dang, all right. We put $10 in there. We get $2,148, guys. That is just a surefire bet right there. I feel a lot of confidence in there. We went 9 for 12 last week. We cut it in half, only 6 legs. So simple math says we have pretty good odds. Who knows?
Simple math indeed.
All right, so I'm going to go over my 3 and Bear can go over his 3. Then we will get out of here. The 3 that I gave out, it was Stephon Diggs, anytime touchdown score in the last game. And then I gave out Mike Evans and then David Montgomery in the first game. So those are my 3. I feel like there's a very good chance all 3 of those score. So just got to hold out hope.
Yeah, and I've got Amon-Ra St. Brown in the first game against Tampa Bay. We've got Kels going up against the Bills. He hasn't scored in a while. I think he's going to get in the end zone. And then Patrick Mahomes, he likes to scramble in the playoffs. He really does. He can't rely on the receivers all the time. So he's going to take off. He's going to tuck and run in this game. I like him to score a touchdown.
All right, boys. Like I said, bet 10, get over $2,000 coming back your way. Even if you want to bet $1, that is $200 coming back your way. It's just something to put in. Maybe it hits, maybe it doesn't, but it's something to cheer for while you're watching Sunday football. Guys, thank you for watching. We're running out of football weeks here, but we're going to be coming back at you guys next Friday with a $50 member giveaway and some games. And then Sunday, just like today, with whatever games going up on Sunday and some parlay locks. Thank you guys for listening. Just make sure to go check out our videos. We released a college basketball, an NBA, and an NFL video today. And then we also have our premium member picks. And looks like before we sign off, GG Bear, go Pack, go from Cam. Any final words for Cam before you say peace out on your Sunday morning?
Nah, bro. He just got banned from the channel. So have a good day, buddy.
All right, boys. Thanks for watching. Peace out.